Yeah, just a quick one before we start. Virat Kohli will miss the first game due to personal reasons. He will be playing from the second and third T20 next week. देखिए, जैसे आपने ज़रूर कहा, रिंकू सिंह ने बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत की है इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में. बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं और जो रोल हम चाहते हैं, वो जो फिनिशर का रोल, वो बहुत अच्छी तरीके से निभा रहे हैं. और ये एक और एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है उनके लिए अपनी डेवलपमेंट आगे बढ़ाने के लिए. काफ़ी यंग प्लेयर है, तो कोई भी जो मौके मिलते हैं उनको यहाँ पे आईपीएल में कहीं पे भी जो खेलते हैं वहाँ पे इस सिचुएशन में उनकी डेवलपमेंट के लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा और आगे जाके होपफुली वो बहुत अच्छा खेलेंगे. बात हुई सिलेक्शन की, तो वो बाद में डिसाइड हो जाएगा, पर ज़रूर जब प्लेयर अच्छे परफॉर्मेंस देते हैं तो वो सेलेक्टर के दिमाग में ज़रूर ऑलवेज रहते हैं. Yeah, so I think that obviously it's been in a sense the fact that there's been quite a few ICC events over the last 2-3 years and a lot of them back to back, so there's not been a lot of time in between these ICC events. So at various stages in the last couple of years that I've been here, we've had to prioritize certain formats, certain tournaments. Simply because just the nature of just the amount of cricket that is being played and just managing the players, it's impossible for all the players to be playing all the time. So we've always had to, especially the guys who are playing all the three formats, we've had to prioritize a lot of what is important. Even if you see, actually, even in this series, we have sort of people like Bumrah and Jadeja and Siraj have missed out because keeping in mind the 5 test matches that we have against England. So you're always playing that juggling act a little bit over the last 2 years. Obviously for the large part of last year and after the last T20 World Cup, we had prioritized the One Day World Cup. There's not a lot of games after the One Day World Cup for us in terms of the T20 format. So this T20 World Cup is slightly different from that perspective, in the sense that there's not been a lot of time to prepare for it, so we'll have to rely obviously on the cricket that we have and also a little bit on the IPL. We'll have to rely on that as well. But the boys will play T20 cricket, so they'll be playing here, they'll play the IPL. We might not get many opportunities to play together, so we'll just have to work around that, and you just have to adapt and be flexible. I think there's sometimes, like, we had a really good preparation and a lead-in into the One Day World Cup. Even in the last T20 World Cup, I thought we had a lot of games together as a group. This time we probably won't have that, and just a question of adapting and going with it. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I think Ishan Kishan was not available for selection. Ishan requested for a break in South Africa, which we agreed to, which we supported, which we recognized, and he's not yet made himself available for selection. When he does, he says that he will. I don't think he's made himself available for selection as yet, and I'm sure when he's available, he'll play domestic cricket and make himself available for selection. So that was the case, and certainly in Shreyas Iyer's case, there was absolutely no disciplinary reason for his non-inclusion. It's just that he missed out. There were a lot of batsmen in the team, and I think Shreyas Iyer missed out. He didn't play the T20s in South Africa as well, if you notice, and it's unfortunate. He's a fine player, but there are a lot of batsmen, and it's not easy to fit everyone in the squad and in the playing 11. So no, I absolutely not. There are no disciplinary reasons, and that was not discussed at all, at least in my discussions with the selectors when they were having these deliberations and discussions. Yeah, I think we still have the left-handers in the side at the moment, and once the final squad is announced, we'll be in a position to see how many left-handers we have at that point of time. We had looked at quite a few left-handers. It's not only about left-handers; it's about our ability to play through that period and to be able to tackle different kinds of spin that there are. And I think we have no doubt with the kind of quality and the skill that people like Rohit and Virat possess, they will be able to find answers. The kind of form they're in and the way they're playing, they will be able to find answers. It's not about left and right, it's about being able to find answers against different kinds of bowling is what we're looking at. Certainly, people like Tilak and Rinku and Jaiswal have come in as well, which adds a nice string to the bow and something nice to have in the group. But in the end, you'll always make your decisions based on the performance, not just only on left-hand and right-hand batsmen. No, as of now, we're certainly opening with Rohit and Jaiswal. But I think when you have a squad and when you have a team, you have to have that flexibility to do whatever is required if that is in the best interest of the team and that gives us the best chance to succeed. So nothing is open, nothing is closed. But certainly, I think we're really happy with what Jaiswal has done as an opener for us and gives us a left-right combination as well on the top. Yeah, it's certainly going to be a challenge for both teams. The good thing is, I think maybe because of the winter, the dew might start early, so I think both teams will be affected equally. Sometimes what can happen is if the dew comes late, then उस सिचुएशन में सिर्फ एक टीम को फिर थोड़ा ज़्यादा नुकसान होता है. पर इस सिचुएशन में मेरे को लगता है कि दोनों टीमों को मैनेज करना पड़ेगा और एक अलग चैलेंज होगी स्पिनरों को, जैसे आपने सही कहा. हम भी पहचानते हैं कि उनके पास बहुत अच्छे स्पिनर है, तो हमारे लिए एक अच्छी चैलेंज है. हमने डिस्कशन भी की है इसके बारे में कि हमारे लिए भी अच्छा स्पिन खेलना ये एक अच्छा चैलेंज होगा इन 3 मैचेस में हमारे बैट्समैनों के लिए भी, कि हम कैसे उनके स्पिन को खेलें और कैसे उनको स्पिन को डोमिनेट करने की कोशिश करें. तो एक बड़ी अच्छी चैलेंज होगी और वी आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट.